Hey developers! Today we're going to explore ShopTech e-commerce website, and if you're watching the video till the end, you're gonna have all the resources to have this website in your arsenal. So it doesn't matter if you're a student or a developer or a business owner, just follow all the instructions so that you can have it in your own and you can deploy it as a business plan or a side project or a hobby project. I'm gonna provide you and guide you all the things to get it done. So first of all, we're going to explore how the things is working. As you see, I'm running it right now from my localhost 3000, but it's also having that version here, which is deployed in that shoptech.reactbd.com. And you're going to have all the links in the description will be provided to you. So first of all, let's go and explore how the things is happening. We have a logo, ShopTech logo. Then we have our search bar. If you click on the search bar, as you can see, the popular products is right here. If you click any of the product, it will go and search with that particular product ratio. You can remove all the popular segment is right here. If I write something here, like I want to see all the product related to the Apple. Now, if I click on that Apple MacBook, it's taking me to the single product segment, and here's the multiple things is happening. As you see, we have one little bit home product, then we have the Slack, so particularly this segment here. So that breadcrumbs is responsible to provide you the guideline from where is initiated and which route is accelerated. Because if you just look at the code right here, the structure and the pattern, you see we have our like actions, and then we have our app. We have auth, client, admin, then it's just going to on and on because we are maintaining a particular segment ratio. See the client, we have the user scenario here. Then we in the admin, we have our admin database, which we are running that content management system. We have our components here. We have our constants here, fonts, hooks, images, lib, node modules, public, sanity. So all the things is particularly structures in proper manner. We have our Wrangler because we also deployed it using like for that Cloudflare, and also you're deploying it Vercel. I'm going to show you all pros and cons by so far. Then we have our active compare, which can compare particularly in the compare page. I'm going to show you how we can go there. So this is the things which is right here for the single page. I'm going to come back to this later on because first of all, we're going to go the view the home page a bit. We have our shop icon here, which is going to provide you the feature for the shop. Then we have our deal where all the deal products is right here. This shop is really amazing because all the filters is available here. I'm going to come back to it later on. Then we're going to have our accounts. So I'm going to also come back to the account. So let's go back to the home particularly, and we're going to see. Then we have our like laptop finder, raise a complaint, online support, or service center. Then we have our featured categories. So this is the categories responsible to provide all the featureable things. And before jumping on that, I want to show you one more thing. You can see here, this is fully and perfectly responsible for any devices. You can see all the combination is working perfectly, search bar and others, even those things. Entire website is providing you a perfect glimpse of how responsiveness is going on. And the max width is 1280 pixels. So I'm watching it in a very big, large screen so that you can see lots of gap here. So no worries, maybe you will not find that. Okay, I just jump it to the categories without explaining my banner here. We have our banner. As you see in the banner, we have a particularly going to the sale and all and this things is coming up from our backend, from our content management system. Nothing is static here except this image. This is the only static image you can find. This one and the logo. These two are static image. All the images, all the resources is, even though those images all are coming from our backend. Then we have our compare products segment here. If I search any of the products and if I like choose the Apple, or I can go with that Apple, I think it will be Mac Mini, and then I want to search for like that Apple Mac. Sorry, it's not the mini, should be not the two product equal. I will go with the MacBook Pro. If I go and click on the view comparison, it will take me back to a comparison, a compare page here. You can see the product comparison. We have that product. So this is, you can change the product. If you want to change as another product, you can just search and get the product right here, and it will work perfectly fine. And there is a four particular product. You can go and make the compare. We have the product, we have the image, name, price, brand, availability, usability, description, and then the actions button also right here. You can remove, you can view details, you can add to cart. By the way, if you click here also, you can jump through that particular view page. Then we can choose another, like we can choose most of that four particular product here. I will go another product here, so let's go airport. Okay, so now as you see, this fill up and it's working smooth and slick, and this is fading all the search result. It's not static. If you just go and open your network tab, or I can go with the network tab here, I can inspect it. If we just select in the network tab, I can just expect to get through the data which I'm fetching. If I just click here, you can see it just fetching. All the data is fetching in real time from our server, and this is how it's working a pretty fast and good way. Then we have those things which I explained. Then we have our featured categories. If I click any of that categories, like the gaming console, you see that categories is selected. Now we can go to mobile accessories. This is the particular page where only you can view the categories segment. Doesn't matter, you can also go with the other segment. Here we have the filterable things with our shop. We're gonna go with that, but this I made it just jumping through all the category segment right here. Let's go back there in the home. Then we have our featured products. Now as you see in the product, we are passing the save ratio. So in that product, you see if you minus the figure from the previous price to the real price, you can see there is an $80 discount, which is the minus 5%. So this is how we can combine. We are showing the percentage ratio. We are showing how much dollars they can just save from that. And all the things is building such a way that you can change the currency, any currency you can adapt, and it will follow through it. Okay, so now as you see in the product, let's just add a single product. You see that product is added. We can add the quantity, we can decrease the quantity, and at the last it will just remove the product. And so that on, you can go and click, you can add more and more. But there is one particular problem, is that for adding that for the wish list, we are bringing it at that home page. Sorry, the single product page. Also, you can add to compare from that. You can get the product right here. It will be selected and passing here. Now you can also add any product here to just to cross check with that particularly, that how it would work. So I think this is a very nice and competitive way to showcase your work if you are going to show that website to somebody else. Okay, now we added to the cart, we added to the wish list, but how we can view the cart? As you see, it's right here at the bottom. We can go view the cart, we can view the like the wish list, we can also view the compare list. If you click, it will take back to the compare itself. So right now we'll go down here, we can go the shop by brands. If we click like the Hitachi brand, as you see, it's selected the Hitachi brand and it's just coming here at the shop. If we just make that refrigerator, you see is if I go the smartwatch, no, nothing, we can receive entire filters like that. So this is a very cool and a very easy way to go and filter all the data. And what I said before, all the thing is synchronized with our database. Now here we have the blog scenario. If we click any of the blog, it will just take back to that our blog page. Blog is not mandatory for any of the e-commerce website, but what I feel is better to have it, you know, so that you can publicize your product. So in that way you can go with that. So this is just a very good shot. If you're feeling free to have it, fine. If you doesn't want it, that's also fine. So now this is the almost all the scenario here. Now we have also the footer where you can click in the about us. It will take to the about page, contact us, the contact page. All the segments are gonna work perfectly fine. Okay, so this is not just a just a talking here. This is working real time, so you know you can go and work with that. And this is the build up. Okay, I think yeah, we need to go with the sign in, because we also cannot access our admin portion without sign in. Even the cart, if we just go here and try to access the cart, it will not let us glimpse in the cart. You see, it's not getting us to the cart. It will take only to the cart if we are passing the authentication. How it's happening, how we are maintaining that. Here is coming our middleware. We are actually, you see, we are protecting our entire route segment. We did the Clerk. We are using the Clerk middleware. We are using the create router matcher with the crowd like the Clerk server. Then we are using that our next server. We are merge it all together. What we did here, from here we are create a route matcher accordingly from the Clerk.js. And all of the things you see, both file is coming from the server. So there is no client side availability. There is no client fetch rendering. This is working at the server. So now what will happen, you see, for the account route, for the cart route, for the wishlist route, all the route is going to redirect to my login page. Even we try to go to the account, you see, this is the account, but we cannot go to fetch the account because we need to make the login. So let's just go. I will try to log in, and the login authentication, which is happening using the Clerk. As you see, I have already logged in with user. I will try to use the same account here. And what I said, even Studio, you see, my database Studio, which is the Sanity CMS, the content management system which we are using, I can't access that also. So right now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna log in here with my existing account, which we are working with that. Okay, let's try to log in. As you see, I am logged in. So my credential is filled up. Previously, I clicked on the account, so it brings me back to the account. If we go back here, as you see, that's also I need to reload because it will take back to the cookies. And by so far, because it will not take back to the cookies, because as you see, the server is not working in that way. So what I need to do, I'll go here and I will try to open my admin studio from there, just to go with the fresh build. That one also it will work just to make the reload, and sometimes it will delay for my internet connection. Now here, this is my admin page here from where you can see all the categories I uploaded from here. Then we have all the product segment here, which we are also uploading up from here. So as you see, I can customize it and it will work in real time. No worries, you're gonna get that and you're gonna have it, you're gonna try it. If you're watching my previous video, there is another 3 4 e-commerce website where we use the old scenario. For the Sanity, that will be my and I think I'm gonna put a gap between the Sanity because I did a lot of project with the Sanity. I'm gonna try to go with like the Superbase or the MongoDB. I will try to make website with that. So you can feel free to watch this one to go and enlighten with that. So right now, as you see, after product, we have our order. So all the order data and every single scenario is just saving right here. So let's go to the shop card. We're gonna see how things is working. Now, if I click on the card, I will be able to view the card. So that's my card here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to receipt the entire card. Okay, so receipt the card. No need to see anything. You see, my card is empty. So now I need to be attempt to get the card product. I have my wish list. I can also do the card adding to the card from here. You see, entire segment, all the scenario is responsive and working perfectly fine in any devices. That's the beauty of having right here. Now let's go to the shop. We're going to explore it a bit. You know, if I go with the mobile accessories, no product right here. We can go with the mobile phone. We have three. So I'm going to add 2 products from here. Let's go to the charger fan. We can add fan here. Now also you can go with the particular brand here. You can receive the selection for the Enlighten and build selection from there. You can see this is perfectly cool to work with that. Let's go back to the deal. We're gonna add some product, and you see everywhere, wherever you see the add to cart, doesn't matter. It's a home page, deal, shop, or particularly in the wish list or cart. All the functionality is same because this one component, which is add to cart, is the showing everywhere. So if you want to change something, if you want to change the icon, you can pass the props. If you want to change the text, you can pass the props. You can do anything with that. So let's go back to our single product page here. We have our like the icon here. You can click and change the product to see the view the product here. You can just add to cart from here also, and you can see the brand, collection, type, stock here, free delivery option, and others. So this is pretty cool here. If we go to view our account particularly, this is one of the coolest things I made so far. You see, we have order, we have card, edit profile, addresses, edit profile because we are using that particularly for the clerk, which is a maintain a very decent account holding option. And we can simply edit the account by clicking here. That's why I didn't use so many things. You know, I can just manage my account right here. So that's the things they are providing. So no need to worry about that. You can change all the details and you can go with that. So this is also, you can add more menu here. You see this here, right here in the account, you can see this is now showing you the grid view. But if you go any of, like if I go to the order, see the menu getting like that. How cool is that? And you know which one you are selecting. So there is a layout. This is the one layout. There is another layout is going on. So that's how multiple way we are making that and building this project in a very good fashion. So now I can see the product view here. I can see the total price. I can see all the quantity which is matters really. I can also download the invoice, which is this Stripe invoice they're providing me here. And then I can see the details right here. Now I can download it. I can go with that received parameter. So I think this is really, really cool to build like that scenario. And also let me know in the comments which part you want me to like twinning on that, because you know there will be a repo which having all the things right here, and they're also going to have a paid version here by where I'm gonna provide something more, you know, because if I'm gonna let you know where the scenario gonna change. But basically, if you're a developer, you can fathom it. You know where the changes can be done. You will know how you can adapt that one. So no worries about that. And there will be no compromise to provide you data. And even I'm providing something less, I'm gonna let you cover with that. So no worries, no tension, no headache. Just carry on with me, because we're gonna go and try to create a checkout, because we're gonna maintain it here using our friend Stripe. So let's go here. And as you see, we can add the coupon here. We can apply the voucher here. We can continue shopping, receipt the card if you want. I can change my address here. And also I can add my new address. So this is my amount, 11360. If I confirm the order, it should be providing me take back to my checkout screen. You see 11360 here. Right now, what I want to go with a dummy account number. Don't try to use that. It will not work. Is it? Oh, okay. It's failing. Oh my God. I need to be careful not to show you that. Okay, anyway, no worries. I will try. I think it will. If people will be very well not using that. Okay, so let's pay. And I'm using the dummy one, 4242. You can use that one also. And you see all the promotion. You can add the promotion code. You can see the view all the items. So now the payment is done, and we are redirect to the success page where we can see this is our order number. So paid by credit card, that's the page. So that's the previous order, recent order is there. If we go in the my orders, and you can see it will directly take back to us right here. If we click, okay, it's done. Also, if we go here, you need to reload, but we know the order is done. And this particular engagement is happening using that, you know, I'm not letting anything behind. I can go with directly with our API. We can go with the route. This is the one which doing the magic. We're setting our webhook, which is maintaining all the actions. It's just reading all the listening, each and every single thing, so that we will be able to send back the data to Sanities and send back the particular user segment. So you see right here. Now, what about the other user? I'm gonna try to log out, okay? Just try to see the blink. If I click the logout, and at the same time, it will just kick out me from that particular page. So I'm gonna just register another new account right here. So I'm gonna go with the Google setup, and it will let me do it in a perfect way. I'm gonna go with my this another new email, and I'm gonna see how those things is working, if all the segment is working perfectly or not. Okay, for the first instance, they're gonna just reroute that application layer. So no worries about that. It will be okay with you. You know, my network's a little bit lazy. That's why just gonna getting the bump. Maybe you will not feel that. If I go to view the orders right now, you see no orders. If I view to the card, there will be no card here. If I go back and try to view to there is nothing for that particular user. So everything I need to create on and on. So this is the one. And also you can go and see the comparable version here. If I try to something with to make the compare, so I'll go with the okay, Fraser, and I'll go another fridge. Okay, I'm gonna go with the bottom Fraser. Okay, the same thing is here. So there is no fridge. Okay, there is two. Oh, refrigerator. Okay, refri. Oh my God, nothing. There's only single fridge. Okay, I'm gonna go and add one more fridge here. I think we have multiple fridge here. Okay, this is the one. Why? Okay, freezer. Okay, anyway, that's my bad. I need to be very careful. Oh my God, it's the same thing is happening. Okay, I'll go try to check my refrigerator here. So that will give us my okay. Okay, that's the two. I think that it looks kind of similar. Okay, I'll make it add to compare. So as you see, whenever I'm adding it here from there, it's adding the single thing. So that's I want to show you. So that's the one which I do that one. So Fraser. Okay. Now, as you can see, we can add to cart from here, and there you will not see the details because it will be very much lacking here. So it will be not look so nice to provide you the cart functionality. That's why I stop it here. But otherwise, all the function is fine and gonna work with you. So now it's time to build a structure. How you can have this segment within your application, or how you can have it within your build structure. It's pretty simple. Just clone this repository. I'm going to provide the link in the description. You can clone it and start. There will be a .env file where you need to provide all the credential for the next public Sanity project ID, dataset, API version, token for the Sanity API token, and the Clerk token, Stripe token. Then it's going to work perfectly. You're going to miss some of the pages here right now because you see there's a lot of page scenario. You're going to have all the structure for the account structure, all the layout and all the feature. It will be available. Some part like the order installation and order creating segment, some part it's gonna be missing, and if you're a developer you can have it. But if you are gonna follow along with me, I'm gonna try to provide that one time to time. I'm gonna make that entire segment all together, then gonna feed it to you. So no worries about that, you're gonna have it. And if you want to launch it directly, there will be another link which gonna have this entire segment, entire build structure. If you just go and get that one, you can just make that like all the data feed. If you just, I want to showcase you one thing is here, there is a seed file here. If you run that file, you're gonna have all the product. So whatever the view I have here, this entire view you're gonna have, whatever I'm showcasing, entire segment you're gonna have. Only one thing you need to do is that which I mentioned here right now in that env in that readme file. You just need to go and just fill up this env file data here. That's the one portion is that, and another portion is that to run that one npx sanity at latest dataset import seed target.gz. So that's the command you need to run and provide the env, run that command. You're gonna have this entire thing running perfectly. If you're having a problem, there is a comment box, there is a flag, you can run it here, you can contact to me. I'm gonna help you out to go with through your deployment to initialization, everything. I'm gonna sort it out. So this is if you are looking forward to having to build this structure as soon as possible, or if you are gonna launch your business purposes, let me know. I'll help you to do that. And if you are gonna learn with me, develop with me, I think this repository is enough. There is more than enough. You're gonna have almost everything right here. You need to fill up the env. There is some pages like the order page particularly. Compare all the things, it will be there. I think that's 3 or 4 pages it will be missing there because it's getting the data flow here. So you need to build your own structure. Otherwise everything gonna be there. You can just clone it and star mark it, because I'm gonna drop it every single thing slowly one by one. And if you also, I'm gonna provide a playlist with that ShopTech e-commerce website. Follow that playlist and you're gonna find each and everything within 1 or 2 weeks time. All the things gonna dump over there. So let me know in the comments how you are working with that and how much far you just going with that. And also do like the video, share that, and also subscribe to my channel. It will be a very good help, to promote that video, to create those things. That will be very good help. So all the best for you to create these things. And again, I'm requesting any things you are facing, let me know in the comments. I'm going to try to reach out and help you with entire segment. So all the best. Try to finish it, make the things happen. I'll be very happy if you can provide your deployed link in the description. Not the description, in the comments. If you can provide, if you can deploy and make that one. I provide a previous challenge, nobody did that, but if you can do it, there will be something for you. So all the best, go with that. Just clone it or purchase it. What I request you to do it and make your own things running. All the best. I'm gonna see you in the next video.